Hello there, it's Wednesday the 22nd of June 2016. Look, I've got another one of these for the post, dear. Another one. This is a breakfast biscuit. If you are a regular viewer to this show, you will know that I have already received one of these through the post. And I said before, that is supposed to, it tells you, look, that is supposed to replace your breakfast. I mean, just imagine having a biscuit for breakfast. No, dear. All these people, oh, I'm too busy to eat breakfast. I mean, you can't replace a lovely bowl of porridge, you know, or sausage and beans and bacon and all that. You can't replace that with a biscuit, can you? I mean, it's, you know, even a bowl of cornflakes or Frosties. Oh, that beautiful tiger, Frosty the tiger. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now. Who's the Frosty tiger? What's his name? Tiger, hang on, Frosty Tiger. One moment, please. I should just decipher that. Frosty Tiger. What's his name? Tony. It's Tony the Tiger. Even Frosties would be better than having a biscuit for breakfast. So please stop sending me these things, dear. I want to feel full afterwards, not just a biscuit. God's sake. Much excitement today, boys and girls. While I was preparing today's show, boys and girls, and it takes me hours and hours to prepare these programmes. While I was preparing today, I did something to Facebook, and suddenly it all went in another language. I didn't know what was going on. Completely different language. And it looked like the shape of the letters. It looked like Russian or Greek or something like that. Very, very strange. And I had to Google how to change it back again. Which admittedly was quite easy. But I suddenly looked, I thought, have my eyes gone funny, dear? All these strange shapes and things. So that was Facebook this morning. A lovely night last night at the Golden Lion in Camden for the karaoke, boys and girls. We're there every Tuesday night. Golden Lion, Royal College Street, Camden Town, every Tuesday from 9 o'clock. Lovely people there. And especially, it was nice to see Paul, Rob and Ian. Who always... Oh, hang on, Paul, Rob... Sorry, Paul... Why did I say Ian? Paul, Rob and Martin, who came last night, and they were very disappointed, weren't you, boys, that there was no buffet. Someone had told them that there was a buffet in there last night. I'm sorry about that, lads, no buffet. I did... What? I shouldn't really tell you this. I did sneak into the kitchen when I realised how disappointing and hungry that you looked. I did sneak into the kitchen to see if I could find a loaf of bread and a lump of cheese, but nothing anywhere, I'm afraid. The cupboards were empty. What's that nursery rhyme? Old Mother Hubbard. I was Old Mother Hubbard. And Old Mother Hubbard searched in the kitchen, but the cupboards were empty, boys. I'm sorry about that. I'm very, very sorry about that. And it was lovely to see them. As well as Ray Reynolds, who came along last night. Ray Reynolds is the one that plays the ukulele, also known as a uke. And last night he brought his monkey down, and he does this little number with a monkey, which is very, very entertaining. Now, you can find it on my Facebook wall. My Facebook wall is Chris Reardon UK, all right? Facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. However, it's not marked. And it's one of the 3 videos. I think it was the third one. I think it was the third video that we did last night. It might be a bit difficult to find. But as it's such an entertaining number, I'll tell you what I do. Soon, I'll do a video of just that number, like this in the widescreen, and I'll show that at the end of one of my shows, because it is very, very entertaining. Ray Reynolds and his monkey there, so thank you very much. Also, Mary was there last night, the ever-popular Mary. Who immediately came straight over to me and apologised that she hadn't bought my regular bar of chocolate that she keeps bringing me. Oh, yes. Mary is bringing me in, and she was at one point bringing in several bars, all at the same time. But I had to request. Although very, very kind, wasn't doing a lot for my waist. So she now brings in 1 bar a day. But she came up to me and apologised that she hadn't bought me in a bar of chocolate. However, she had bought me in one of these magazines. Hello. These are the magazines with pictures of celebrities doing all sorts of things. And on there was Monica Lewinsky. Do you remember her? Was that the one with the stain? I can't remember. I think it's Monica Lewinsky. Anyway, so I'll have a little flick through that and see if there's anything in there that we can use. Or there's 2 young people having a snog. That's always nice to look at, isn't it? Happy days. It's so long since I had a snog, boys and girls. It really is. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen tonight at the quiz. Might happen tonight at the quiz. So thank you very much for bringing those things in. I have now found a way of turning off my mobile phone while I am doing a broadcast, boys and girls. Now, it doesn't so much affect these shows because these are recordings. And what I generally do when I'm doing one of these shows is I turn off, switch to airplane mode. Okay, because as you know, all the shows are recorded on a little iPhone. So I switched to airplane mode and that completely turns the phone off and all that. But when you are doing it turns off the Wi-Fi and everything. But when I'm doing a live broadcast, okay, if someone rings, as happened yesterday 6 times, thank you, Ben Parker. I think he knew. He was doing it on purpose. I'm sure. I'm sure he was doing that on purpose. But yesterday we were cut off 3 times while we were doing a live broadcast. I've now found a way of stopping that. All you have to do is do the call. There's a call forwarding button. So you press that and all the calls are forwarded in this case to the Chris Written Batphone. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Batman. Hello, Batman, can I help you? You want me to wear my trunks? Pervs ringing up, dear. Pervs all the time. So I'm very pleased to have found a button at last that will now allow us to do live programmes without being interrupted. Congratulations to my great niece Evie. Let me just have a little sniff. Excuse me. I've got a button here so you can't hear when I press that button. So I can have a sniff as noisy as I can. And you can't hear me. How wonderful is that? I'll do it again. Until I push the button. Then it comes on again. Yes. Congratulations to my great niece Evie for her first day at big school today. Yes. Congratulations, Evie. And I hope you're looking forward to Euro Disney in November. Yes, I'm taking my nephew and his little family to and his wife and his little family to Disney in Europe. I've got that completely wrong. I'm taking them to Euro Disney in Paris in November, and we're looking forward to that. And it's just at the time when they put the Christmas lights up, and I've never seen the Disney Christmas lights, so we're all very excited about that. Congratulations, Evie. Hope you had a nice. You'll be watching this when you come home, probably. So I hope you had a nice day at school today. All right, my darlings. We got the quiz tonight, boys and girls. Quiz tonight every Wednesday at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Islington. That's in Upper Street, Islington, tonight and every Wednesday. Quiz night at the King's Head Theatre Bar. All right, starts at 8:30. Get there for about 8 o'clock because you want to get a table. Now, last night they were all a bit noisy and there's been complaints. Oh, yes. There's been complaints from the theatre people. Now, we must keep it down, dear. If there is a little show going on next door, they do want to hear what the actors and the actresses are saying, don't they? So please, dear, no shouting out. Oh, it was like a rabble in there last week, dear. What a rabble in there. So we must keep that down, my darlings, all right? So if you're coming along to the quiz, come down. You know, you can have talk normally. But when people start shouting, for God's sake, it was like a bloody Weatherspoons, dear. No decorum whatsoever. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. So keep it down, all right? Quiz night tonight. I hope you come along at the King's Head Theatre Bar. Upper Street in Islington every Wednesday at 8:30. Now, I've just spoken to... What's the time? Hang on, I've got to keep an eye on the clock because I've got stuff in the oven today. Oh, we've got 10 minutes, okay. I've got a lovely... I got it from Marc's and Spencer's Food. This potato thing with white creamy cheesy stuff on the top and garlic. And I've put it in the oven and the aroma is permeating, boys and girls. Permeating up through the floorboards into this very radio studio. Into this television production suite. Oh, it's lovely. And it will be ready in 10 minutes. So there'll be no going over time today. No going over time today. Ronnie, my mate, today has got a cat lady around his house. Now, he has 4 cats. There is Ralph, which is like a grey, blacky cat. Very nice. Deep blue eye. Beautiful blue eyes this cat's got. There's Lauren. She's the only girl. Little cat. Ultra friendly. She is very much a people's cat. If there were two people in Ronnie's house sitting on the settee, she jumps up and she does not know which one to go to. She sits on your lap for a minute or two, then she goes to the other one, then she goes to the other one, then she goes to the other one. That's what she's like. That's little Lauren. And he also has two ginger cats, Louis and Vuitton. These are long-haired cats. Now, the problem is, these cats chuck up a lot. They chuck up fur balls, an awful lot. And he brushes them every day. They hate being brushed, but he brushes them every day, and it's ruined his carpet. It really has, and he's got an expensive carpet. He's got one of those carpets going up the stairs. I think it's a grey colour. It's either grey. It's a neutral colour. I think it's grey, and it's one of those. You know, it's like a long strip, and then you see a bit of wood at the side of the staircase, which is painted white, and then on the edges of the carpet, it's like little, like, I don't know what you call it, like as if someone's gone round and round and round and round and round around it with a needle and thread. You know what I mean, don't you? And holding the staircase, the carpet on the stairs, of these chrome bars. Oh, it's all very ornate, dear. Cost them about £3,000 for this carpet, going up the stairs and in the bedroom. But the cats keep chucking up on it, and it's due to fur balls, and they have damaged it, and it's not been down 2 years, I don't think. And the carpet is now stained. He's had it cleaned a couple of times, and this colour isn't coming out. And the funny thing is, he also had Scotchgard put on the carpet. So that's a load of bloody use, isn't it? I thought Scotchgard was so if you spilt something, it would come up easily. But no. So he's got stains in his carpet, so he's going to have to replace the carpets. So today, he's got a cat lady round there, and he's going to have his long-haired cats shaved. Not completely. Apparently, afterward, they probably finished by now. I'm hoping to get some pictures over for a show soon, or we'll go around there and do a video, because I want to show you his garden. He's got a lovely garden, same as me. He's got nothing like my garden, but his garden is very beautiful as well. He's got a long garden, whereas I've got a wide one. So he's got a long garden, and it's all surrounded by flowers and all that. So we'll do a show from there, and then I'll hopefully be able to show you the two ginger cats, which apparently will look like lions. Because I bet they bloody hate that, don't you? Being shaved. Oh, those poor pussycats. Pussycat, pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under the stair. Evil cats. But now they look like lions because they have been shaved. So I can't wait to go round and see them. I really can't. I don't think I'll have time this afternoon, but I'm hoping to see those soon. And I shall show you some photographs of that, and hopefully that will cure the problem that they've got with the fur balls and damages in his carpet. Poor old soul. Now, here's a good thing. Could there be life after death? Well, there is if you believe in the big one up there, but some people don't. A lot of people don't, actually. Well, a study, this is in today's Daily Mail, has found evidence of increased activity in 1,063 genes after death. I wonder how many genes there are in our bodies. Is 1,063 a lot? That's the question. Most were active after half an hour, but others it took 24 or 48 hours for them to die. But evidence suggests it was not a random flicking on and off of genes. If true, in humans, it may have implications for safer organ transplants. And it goes on, what happens after we die remains one of the great unanswered questions. Whether you opt for the optimistic view, yes please, or subscribe to the bleaker view of yawning emptiness, i.e., there's nothing. You die. That's it. That's a horrible thought, and it will worry you if it thinks about you. And sometimes, I think with this whole religion thing, I think really, if you can convince yourself that there is something after death, then dying isn't as bad as you think it might have been. Do you know what I mean? If you absolutely, really, there can't be anything. What's it feel like to be on that deathbed? Whereas if you actually believe in something, even if it's a tiny, tiny belief, you've got something to hold on to, then when you die, it can't be as bad. I would imagine that. Of course, we can't ask anyone, because when they're gone, they don't come back. Only as ghosts sometimes, they do. Scientists have revealed that our genes may continue to fizz with activity for days after death. So you don't want yourself buried too soon, do you, dear? Oh my God! One of the worries I have is waking up dead in a coffin. Well, you wouldn't be dead anymore. Waking up in a coffin, buried. Oh, you know, scratch marks have been found on the bottoms of at the top of coffins. Yes. Oh no, 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 no. It goes on. The study found the majority of genes kick into action half an hour after the animals die. After. But some only seem to ramp up after 24, after 48 hours. So someone's died and these genes kick into life 48 hours after. As something else, maybe? Don't know. So that's an interesting story there. Scientists believe this flurry of post-mortem activity may be the system shutting down and packing up. Oh well. As the tightly packed DNA loosens after death. Are you loose? As it loosens after death, it uncovers genes which were previously kept quiet and under wraps. So there we are. Maybe there is something after death. We live on hope, boys and girls. We live on hope. It's birthday time. Whose birthday is it today? Now this is when I was checking people's birthdays. This is where it all went a little bit wrong earlier on. Because I was doing something and suddenly all the language changed on here to Russian or something like that. Anyway, let's do these birthdays. Happy birthday tonight to Marc Deacon. Good friend of mine. He used to come into the Black Cap a lot. He's been to Central Station once, I think, doing a little bit of singing. Lovely voice when he sings. Really nice voice. Happy birthday to Marc. 35 today. Still got a bit to catch up with me, Marc. Thank you. 35. In fact, your numbers are the other way round to mine at 53. God's sake. Did you know I was that much older than you? That's worried you, isn't it, eh? Happy birthday to Terry Gomley. Happy birthday to you, sir. Happy birthday to Peter Schooler, who, again, an old Black Cat customer. I remember you, sir. Happy birthday, Peter. Happy birthday to very good-looking Josemar de Lima, who lives in London, all the way from Brazil. Very, very good-looking, sir. Very good-looking. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Leonard Jenkins. Now, Leonard, sometimes I do these birthdays and I do recognise people, but I can't remember. Now, Leonard, I think you are Joy's son. Or are you not? Could you come back to me and let me know? Sometimes I ask people who they are. And if they don't come back to me, I kind of think, well, probably maybe they didn't know me or I didn't know them. And I'll take them off the list. But yeah, you know, if you get back to me, if I'm not sure who you are, appreciate that. Happy birthday to top singer Lala. Happy birthday, sir. It's been a while since I saw you. When are you coming down the Golden Line again to sing us a couple of songs? Eh? I've known Lala for a few years. Another excellent singer. Happy birthday today to Stephen Best. Again, not sure who you are, Stephen. Sorry, Stephen. Happy birthday to Chris Sloan. I remember you. Looking good in the sunglasses, Chris. All right. And that's it. So happy birthday to these people. Let us sing, and then I'm going to go and have my dinner. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, lovely people. Happy birthday to you. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a wonderful day, boys and girls. On your birthdays. Was there any girls? There wasn't any girls today, was there? Oh, we got no girls today. It's no girls' birthdays today. So happy birthday to you all. And finally today, Fiona. Hello, Fiona. How are you? She was my first ever girlfriend, Fiona, and we kept in contact many, many years. Hello, Fiona, who was a little bit drunk last night, and all I'm saying, Fiona. How old was I then? 18. You were 16, I was 18, weren't we? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All I'm saying, Fiona, is if you were very drunk last night, nothing ever changes, does it, lovey? Nothing ever changes. Never mind. You should be teetotal like me. Can't you go into a restaurant or a pub and just have a cup of tea, lovey? No? Can't do that? You can't, can you? Never mind. Love you long time. All right. See you, everybody. Have a lovely Wednesday. And tomorrow, of course, back at the Barry Manilow concert. Oh, yes, it's the O2 tomorrow night. Well, I shall be meeting up with my very good friend, and some of you will meet him who are going down to see Barry tomorrow. Adam the Plumber. Adam the Plumber. See you soon, boys and girls. Cheerio.